first, do a bit of this.
The world of woke.
The world of woke. What a place. Sometimes you wonder if you want to be in the world of woke, and sometimes we have to take a trip to another country to identify some wokery, and we have managed to do so in a place no other than the United States of America. And of course, if you want to talk woke in America, you know where you have to go. That's right, you have to go to California. And California, the wokest of the woke who live there, all live in San Francisco, which has become such a weird place since I knew it. I was there a long time ago when they had an earthquake in 1989. I know that you'll probably think, blimey, I wasn't even born then. 1989 had a pretty big earthquake there, and all sorts of terrible things happened. Not as many people died as they at first thought, but roads collapsed, bridges collapsed. The Bay Bridge lost a part of its roadway, and there was some terrible footage. But it's now been kind of taken over by zealots who can only be described as kind of tech zealots, you know, green zealots, people who want to make the world a better place. And one of the ways of making the world a better place, apparently, is to have driverless cars, right? So San Francisco decided, in its wisdom, the council there, very effectively, for want of a better word, decided to grant Cruise, which is a company co-owned by General Motors and Waymo, permission to have a load of driverless cars, which were going to be called robo-taxis. Because why would you want a driver? I mean, who needs to drive a car to make a living? Why not just have robots driving them? A bit like the Johnny car in, what do you call it, Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So you've got basically a Johnny car waiting for you outside restaurants in San Francisco. The only problem, of course, is that when they break down, it's not so good. And when robo-taxis break down, they don't just stop working. They all break down. So here's what happened. A busy bar and restaurant area in San Francisco was absolutely and utterly ground to a halt, brought to a complete standstill. This is a place called North Beach. I'm not sure I know exactly where that is. I know where the Marina District is, I know where Fisherman's Wharf is, I know where downtown is, but I don't know where North Beach is. But anyway, there was at least 10 of these cars which just wouldn't move. They stopped working on Friday night. And so, of course, nobody could go anywhere because they were blocking all the traffic. Nobody knew how to fix it. Nobody knew what to do, so nobody could move and nobody could do anything. Apparently, they've spent billions and billions of dollars, this company Cruise, on self-driving technology. They want to expand their services, want to bring their services to Europe, I'm sure. But basically, they don't work. So it's all very well being green, it's all very well going forward with some kind of new technology, but would you mind making sure that you've actually tested it first, guys? They say one of the reasons there was a problem is there was a nearby music festival which put too much strain on the local network, and so the Wi-Fi all collapsed and fell over. Just get me a cab, or a bus, or a tram, or a train. We don't need driverless cars that don't go anywhere. What's the point? That's the world of woke.
The world of woke.